And we here with another episode of the Mike Ruga podcast. And next to me, man, you already know, the man, the myth, the legend. He's all over social media right now. You cannot miss him. Even if you don't watch porn, you cannot miss him because he's all over social media. I done beat off to this man 1,000 times. Pause. But we got my man, Jason Love, in the building. What's good, my G?
What's good, Mike? What's good, baby?
You just iced out. You just out here living life.
Little light something.
You living a lot of 18-year-old to 25-year-old's life right now. How does it feel, man?
It feels like hard work pays off, I guess, right? No pun intended.
You mean a hard dick? Pause. Hard dick pays off.
Facts, yo.
Now, let me chill. We already started. I'm already on my bullshit. So now, but man, right? So for the people who don't know you, of course, you're in the adult entertainment industry.
Yes, sir.
AKA porn. And how did you end up starting off in porn?
Well, I guess they found me from a modeling picture from with Calvin Klein, and Black was looking for new talent, and then they contacted the photographer who contacted me, and then I thought I was going to do a photo shoot, but they was like, yo, whatever day you're not successful, you get paid and we send you home. I'm like, yo, I look better than the picture you chose me from, and I have more experience. They're like, oh no, this is pornography. And I'm like, oh, all right. So then we had to renegotiate the money or whatever. They weren't trying to give it to me, but eventually I got it. I went, knock it out the park, I guess.
Yeah, and when you saying it was for porn, was it for Black?
Yes, it was for Black.
Oh, so you went straight into Black.com.
Straight into Black. And after I did the test shoots and shit, they was like, ain't no way. Do it again tomorrow. Did it again. It was like, ain't no way. I kept doing it 5 days in a row. Then the 6th day, they was like, can you stay longer? Because I was supposed to go home. And they was like, I'm like, nah, but I've been working 5 days in a row. I'm like, I need a break. They was like, nah, we want to talk to you about contracts. And then I was just contracted with them my whole career.
Really? And when you say they had to do it over and go over, what do you mean by that? Over what?
Well, each day I kept shooting again. I would shoot today, and that was supposed to be shoot a day, off a day, shoot a day, off a day, so forth and so on. But they had me working each day because they couldn't believe I was doing what I was doing on set. And I ended up working 5 days in a row.
What do you mean by that? They didn't believe what you was doing on set? What do you mean?
I guess the stamina, the endurance, and I guess knowing so much about the camera angles and stuff.
So basically, you was
without
that
being
good?
taught.
He
Yeah.
was that good, they couldn't believe it?
They was calling me Superman on set.
Nah, he fucking real good. There's no way. We got to see that shit again tomorrow?
Yeah.
I never heard of somebody fucking so good. Nah, I got to see that shit again tomorrow, man. It was like that.
It was crazy. A lot of work into that shit, though, low-key. People don't know behind the scenes all that work you have to put it on set. It's cool when you're looking at it.
Yeah, I saw back in the day, I forgot the documentary's name, but it was a documentary about the life of a porn star. And it's a lot of, a lot of shit that goes back to the point where it's bruised dicks. And
Oh, yeah.
a lot of ERs and even for the females, too.
I almost broke my shit one time in Budapest. I was shooting with this new guy who was French. Or whatever. It was me, him, and 2 young ladies or whatever. We was doing a boy, girl scene or whatever. So he's fairly new. So we doing this particular position where, I'm on the bottom, he's on the top. I'm telling him, yo, spread your feet out so you can have more balance. He's like, don't worry, I got this. Don't worry, I got this. I'm like, okay, bro. I'm like, I hear you, but you're going to lose your balance. He was like, I got this. Let's go. Let's make movie. I'm like, all right, so we go. Not even 2 minutes after I say that, he slips, loses his balance. He pushed the girl. She's going up. When he pushes her, she moves, her tailbone comes down on, bam.
Bruh.
Bro, I never felt nothing like that in my life, bro. I got up, I'm like, oh. I take off running to the bathroom. I shut the door, I lock it. I'm like, yo, I broke the gliz. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, ain't no way. Oh, this shit is hurting like crazy. They banging on the door. Jason, are you okay? They're like, they don't want to have to call back to the office and be like, yo, we snapped, we broke Jason Love's meat. They don't want to call it because, people get fired or whatever. So I guess I just ran cold water on it and shit. And I thugged it out. I went back out there and I finished the scene. But man, my shit swelled up. It was terrible. I never felt, I wouldn't wish that upon my worst enemy.
What the French guy said when you came back out the bathroom?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I should have listened. I'm like, yeah, you should have listened. What you I was trying to tell you. I wasn't trying to tell you what to do. I was just telling you what's better for doing it.
Yeah, your French accent's pretty good.
Bro.
Let's make movie.
I just swelled up, bro. They was like, you want to go to the hospital? I'm like, nah, I'm gonna thug it out. I went home. I got those popsicles. I took the sticks out and like wrapping around the shit and then put ice. Bro, my shit was down
Yo,
for
thanks
like.
for the image, Jason.
I took a day off.
Thanks for that image. I need. Yo, I don't know how many times I'm gonna say pause. I'm a professional, damn it. So if I say dick, I may forget to say pause. But it's 2 wooden on your dick, 2 wooden sticks on your dick, and you wrap it.
4 sticks.
4.
Because like I ain't wanted to bend, because when it would bend, that shit would hurt. Like I was like, yeah, I might have to go to the doctor for real. But I was like, nah, I thug it out. It was good after about a day though. I took 1 day off and then went back to work.
That's crazy. And ever since then, it's been.
Oh, it shook back like after about 8 days, 10 days.
Oh, okay.
But
That's
like,
serious because a lot of people don't know what to do after they grow through that.
Bro,
It's not like a sprained ankle.
I can't even explain it. Like I couldn't even like give you a picture of something to equate the pain to. It was crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. Damn, that was my next question, but you already answered. That was the craziest moment in the porn industry. But real quick, before we go on, where you originally from?
I was born in New Orleans and raised in Ville Platte, Louisiana.
Oh, you were raised in New Orleans, and then that's before you moved to LA. That's where you're from.
Yeah, Ville Platte, small town, quiet. Everybody knows everybody.
Oh, they probably all know you now.
Oh yeah, they've been knowing me for a while, but I guess they've been cutting up for a minute.
Yeah, and I always wanted to ask you, what's up with all the tattoos, and because you got more than the average guy.
I know, right?
Have you ever been to jail?
Nah, I ain't never been to jail.
I could have sworn those were jail tats.
Nah, dumb people go to jail.
Yeah,
smart people don't get caught.
I was like, yo, when I'm watching, I'm like, yo, that's he definitely went to jail because you have more than the other male entertainers.
Nah, close thing jail was the military, Marine Corps.
Oh, you went to the military too?
Yeah.
Oh, now and then you did that for that. I would have never
7
guessed.
years.
7 years in the military.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for your service.
Thanks, bro.
And then thank you for your service in the porn industry too. Thank you for your both services. Much appreciated in both.
Facts.
And fucking damn. So after that, who was your favorite porn star to work with?
My favorite? I think the most fun I had, I would like to say, I don't know, I never really think about it like that. I would say either, damn, that's a good one, bro. Ooh. So I would say Lena Paul or Tiana Trump. I had fun doing those scenes. Me and Malkova too, yeah.
That's my top 2 right there.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's my top 2. Shout out to Tiana Trump. And you stay on black.com, right? You don't do other ones, or is only under that?
Only Black. Because I was contracted my whole career, and like every time my contract was about to be up, they would sign me to a new one. So I would do like a year contract each time.
Well, how does that work? Are they under Pornhub?
No, they own entity. So basically, it's a Vixen Media Group, and they got like an umbrella. So you got Black Raw, Vixen, Tushy, all the different labels like that.
Okay, and what about the Bang Bus?
The Bang Bus
is it under the same umbrella?
I don't believe so. No.
Oh no. So if you have to go to do one of those, you have to ask for permission and stuff.
Well, per my contract, I couldn't shoot with none of them unless they signed over the rights of me to them. Yeah, kind of like sports. Once you sign with the team, you can't play with nobody else unless you're a free agent.
Fact. Well, I think it's a little different because you could like do a lot of behind the scenes and have sex everywhere. You can't really like play football in the bedroom.
Exactly.
But I get what you're saying. It was a lot of the whole with the whole situation with the OnlyFans, right? I heard it was a lot of porn, male and female entertainers going on strike because of that.
Oh, what you mean, like?
Like if you did OnlyFans, Pornhub or X videos will like fire you or some shit like, okay, you can't work with us then if you're doing OnlyFans.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't hear too much about that one.
Yeah, it was a situation going on where a lot of females was like...
It must have been when I was retired.
Oh, you retired?
I just came back about a month ago, but I had retired for like 3-4 years.
Really? From black.com?
Yeah.
Oh, and you just came back?
Just came back.
Oh, boy, a retired porn star.
got bored, Yeah, I was like, let me come back.
Yeah, and I always wanted to ask you, right, when it comes to male scenes or female scenes, you don't got to give me that exact number, but how much does a porn star actually make?
Male, bottom line, probably like 500. But then depends on your notoriety, what you bring to the table, whatever, you make more.
You're like almost like wrestling.
Yeah.
The more famous you are, the more.
Exactly.
Because I remember Mia Khalifa was talking about it, I think a year, 2 years ago, and I was surprised of how much she was getting paid. I'm like, she's doing all that, and she made a name for herself, and she gets paid that.
I don't know how true it is. I can't say anything. I wouldn't dare, but it doesn't seem logical because, you know, you have to sign the paperwork before you shoot, so you know what you're getting paid. So if you chose to work for that amounts of money, then that's a fault on you.
Facts.
I don't foresee it though. It doesn't seem logical to me. But she could be correct. I don't know. But it definitely wasn't a smart business move.
Yeah, to sign that for she was like 500, 1,000 a scene, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, because girls make like 4 times more than guys.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, sometimes 5 times more.
Oh shit.
I'm just a rare exception because obviously it's your ability or inability to sell yourself
Exactly.
that determines how much money you get. Most guys, they go and they're like, yo, I get free pussy and I make a little change. They don't care. Me on the other side, I always looked at myself as a brand, so I'm like, if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna get paid.
Exactly. Hell yeah, bro. At the end of the day, Jason Love is a brand.
Exactly.
So you gotta move like you're a brand. You can't just out here fuck bitches for free.
Yeah,
I mean, you could, but
if you're good at something, don't do it for free.
Superman.
Facts.
And so after doing all those years of porn, right? You was already known, but then something recently happened that I would say boosted you up.
Yeah, it definitely did increase the mainstream notoriety. I didn't think it would explode that much. Like, I knew it would have had a lot of like traction, a lot of social volume behind it, but I didn't think it would have been like that crazy. It's kind of trippy, like, you know?
Yeah, right. So what I wanted to ask you, right, to get into that, because that's what the people want to hear, right?
Yeah.
What was your reaction when you first received the phone call to do the scene with Lena the Plug?
Well, I was like, it's a bit weird. I was like, well, you know, I guess that's the industry we're in, so I'm like, it is what it is. So I thought about it and I weighed the options. I'm like, I just came back. I think that would be a good move to shoot with them. Then I had to, you know, look to see if her particular name wasn't on my no list, and it wasn't. So I'm like, well, this would be a good little move. Better make some money or get some traction. So I didn't really think too much into it. You know, it just was trying to get our schedules around the same time to where we can actually capitalize on the scene.
And what does that mean, that her name wasn't on my notice? What's that?
Well, basically, when you sign a exclusive contract, like when you're doing like OnlyFans and like content for yourself or whatever, sometimes the particular company you work with, they'll have a list of people you can't shoot with because either it's probably like a clash with the business entity, or like it's somebody that they hope to shoot you with in the future, and they don't want you to like have that out prior to them getting their bag. Yeah.
Okay, so her name wasn't on it.
No, it wasn't on there, so I was like, yeah, it's a go.
And who was the one that made the phone call to you?
I believe it was her. She hit me up via social media and saying that, you know, Adam was gonna allow her to shoot, and she was selecting, you know, guys, and she chose me. And then I'm like, all right, cool. We better make some money off of this.
Let's go. She chose me. Like,
basically, as in a nutshell, that's what it is.
that would have been me, but you too cool. I would have been like, let's go. I would have got off the phone like, all right, Lena, that's cool. I would have went out that balcony right here. Miami, guess who I'm fucking?
Yeah, I don't really show too much emotions. I've been doing it so long,
Nah,
like
facts,
it
already-
don't even bother me. Like, you know, it is
facts.
what it is. Another day at the office.
But it is Lena, though. I ain't gonna lie. I know you smash a lot of baddies in your life, but Lena, I'm a fan of Lena. So, you know, have you ever crossed paths before that?
Yeah, I believe in January we did like a little TikTok social media skit or whatever where he asked me who was the baddest young lady in the event or whatever, and I was like her, and then I walk off with her.
I seen that.
So I guess one would say that was kind of like a prequel, or.
But at that
what was
moment,
about
that
to
guy
happen.
didn't know nothing about what was gonna happen.
No. At that time, she was just still only shooting with you know, female counterparts, not males.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't think that was going to happen, no.
So boom, you get the phone call. You agree, she's agreed. The contracts are signed on both ends.
Yeah.
And how long until the actual scene happened?
Well, we were trying to set it up a little bit in advance from when I got to LA, but once again, our schedule was kind of conflicting or whatever, and they was traveling, I guess for personal reasons or whatever. And then finally, I was back in LA, and then we had a little window where I was available, and then we just, you know, knocked it out.
And you went to her place or she came to your place?
Nah, we got another location, not neither one of ours.
And it was like a big production, or it was more low key? One cameraman?
One cameraman, kind of low key production, but shot pretty decent, you know.
Okay, how was that convo like before? Like,
I guess kind of like the same combo you would have when you go on any set. You know, she was nervous. She was like, feels weird or whatever.
what she said was weird?
Yeah, just calming her down, explaining to her, I guess it's business. You got the okay. Why not, get it in? So I guess once the nerves and stuff kind of settled or whatever, professionalism kicked in and we just, knocked it out the park. The usual.
No, fact. From what I heard on social media, when y'all did the scene, ADAM22 was willing to do it under 2 conditions.
Yes.
No kissing, and you couldn't finish in her mouth.
Correct.
That's true?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I think she did 1 out of 2. You asked me.
The kissing and the finishing in the mouth, I think we did good. I don't think we slipped up on none of those requests.
I mean, towards the end, I don't know. You know.
I don't know. I ain't watch it.
You don't watch your own videos?
Nah.
Nah?
I was there, so I don't really,
But you never wanted to see how you did performance-wise? I like looking outside the box?
Not hear it from the fans.
Well, let me tell you that because I watched it like 100 times for research purposes. For research. I saw it, right? After like the 110th time watching it, I noticed that towards the end, she you came in her, right? She like fingered her pussy and licked your cum. Pause. Mm-hmm. And that's where it finished. Yeah. Isn't that the same as you finishing in her mouth?
Technically, but obviously, things happen behind the scenes that help one to be able to do those things without actually having to do it, whatever.
Yeah, I feel like that was a slip up, right? Because at the moment, like my boys, a lot of people saying, bro, they could act, but in the moment, we're still human. Yeah, professionals, but it's still fucking, like it's still having sex. Yeah.
At the end of the day, yeah.
It's still connecting in a way.
Yeah.
So I know certain things wasn't scripted or acting.
Nah, basically we ain't really have no script, but it's like, I guess once the moment heat up or whatever, obviously, human nature, you can only be so detached from a situation. But at the end of the day, it's all business. But, I guess shit happens. Right?
Yeah. And after it finishes, what was the combo like after that?
After that, high five. Bam, good scene. Let's see how much money we make.
Really? It was just like that?
Yeah.
High five.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, high five. See how much money we make off this shit. This shit do good. I'll hit you up when the edits come through.
And then she went back to Adam.
Yeah.
Her pussy full of cum and everything. Right back to Adam.
Back home. That's the business.
Yeah. Damn. So, boom. It finishes. Was it like a relief or like a damn? I really hit that now. Like,
well, I don't know. I shoot a lot, man. Shit's normalized to me. So like, I just go. I kill the scene. I do what I do. I do the best I can do. Try to make the young lady come as multiple times as possible because I know it's gonna look good on camera.
Fact.
Once I do that, I know my job is done. After that, it's up to the viewers to determine if they like this shit or not, right?
Yeah. How many times you made her come in the video?
I don't know. I would like to think a lot of times.
Yeah.
But it's difficult to tell, an exact number, but I know it was multiple.
Yeah, because she didn't squirt or nothing like that crazy.
It wasn't nothing crazy like that.
But you could still tell when she like came and stuff?
Yeah, it's just natural, you can tell from, body movement and stuff.
Bet, right? So boom, scene's over, y'all both go back to your homes, and then that's when it started escalating, you could say, on social media.
Yeah, getting real wild out there. Huh?
Because it's not normal for a guy to let his wife and baby mother of one child to do a scene like that. It's weird.
Yeah.
Jason, you got to admit, it's normal to you, but to regular guys like me, that was weird.
Yo, like I said previously, different times, me personally, I couldn't do it. Like I said, I don't have the mental fortitude for that shit. Like, I can't do it. I'm too like, I can't do it. Like, so... It was a bit strange, like it kind of had me off put a little bit, but at the end of the day, I'm a professional. My job is to make money, so I'm gonna make it.
Facts. And so if you was in ADAM22's position, no money in the world would allow your wife and baby mother to go do a scene with another guy.
That's just me personally,
So it's a no from you.
Yeah, no, I can't do it. Like it's just like it's not nothing I could do. Everybody, different strokes for different folks. Everybody have their own, different ways of looking at things. But the way I look at it, me personally, I couldn't do it.
Yeah. And how do you feel about ADAM22, how he's handling everything?
I would like to think he's just trying to get as much notoriety on the situation, as much publicity as possible. Because the more publicity you get, the more money you make. That's the objective. So I would assume there's no actual animosity. If there is, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I come from the slums, so I don't give a shit. At the end of the day. But I would like to think it's publicity. Obviously, I'm pretty sure he was angered by some of the things I've said in the past, which I thought I handled those topics quite well. But, to each his own. You may be butthurt a little bit, but I can't do nothing about that. I was just being honest. If honest hurt you, I apologize in advance, but I don't take it back.
I'm sorry, but I don't take it back.
Yeah, I'm just being honest,
What do you think he was butthurt about?
I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe me saying that I smashed better than he did, but once again, I'm an alpha male. I know my capabilities. I know what I bring to the table. And me being a confident person, I just said, I feel like I did. But, in his right, he would probably say the same thing if he said it. Because, it's just natural, a person just being confident in themselves,
But a guy could say that, right? But facts are facts. I remember seeing the interview afterwards where she was even telling Adam that her pussy hurt.
I seen it as well.
And they couldn't fuck for like a few days or even a week. So that right there tells you that she was getting hit different.
Yeah, she was getting hit different, maybe getting hit a little harder. I guess that wouldn't necessarily constitute as being smashed better, because a sore pussy don't mean that you got fucked better. But I'm saying the quality of what I deliver, I know I deliver it well, so that's why I said what I said.
So during the whole sex thing, right, what are some tactics that you claim that you do better than Adam?
Not necessarily better than Adam. It's just like, I know, the different tempo changes, the different spots of the body I hit. Like, I just know what I offer, because I've been doing this shit a long time, and I've been doing it quite well. I was always at the top of my craft, and that's part of my craft. And I just feel like I did it better.
Facts. And how do you feel about the video of him buying Lena the Lambo?
Well, that's his wife. You buy your spouse things if that's what he chose to buy her. But I guess obviously the way he did it, it was funny. Gave to people what they wanted to see, but at the same time, that's what a man buys, woman things. But just his delivery method was just kind of funny.
But he bought her that Lambo for smashing you. That's the weird part. I'll give my girl presents too, but because it's her birthday, it's graduation, it's Christmas, not for smashing another dude. I would never give, hey man, good job, bro. You fucked them good.
Well, I would not have been in that predicament once again, because me personally, I could not have done it. I told you I don't have the mental fortitude. I don't think right. I'm like, I don't have the headspace for that. Like, I couldn't let it happen. But more power to them, I guess. As long as they happy, I'm happy, right?
Do you watch the video and be like, yeah, that's because of me?
Nah, I don't give a shit. I'm not getting paid for that video.
Nah. Well, I would have been like, yeah, buy her another Lambo. Let me hit it again. Like, yeah, you got that Lambo because of me. That would have been me, my cocky ass. Like, yeah, Lena, you got that Lambo because of me. Be grateful. You just watching me like, another day at the office?
Another day at the office. I was like, all right.
Did you hear about AB saying I got next?
Yes, I seen it. That shit was kind of funny.
Yeah.
The comebacks was funny as shit.
I didn't even get to see it. Once AB said that, Adam wrote back.
Lena was like, I'm a married woman. And then he said, that ain't stopped you before. And then Adam was like, what he said? He was like, you ain't got enough dick for it or something?
Oh, man.
Little man or some shit like that. I don't know, but I thought it was a funny ass little comeback. Nice little rebuttal.
Yeah. TMZ spoke to him, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just want to show you real quick. Whether you saw it or not, but I just want to show you this clip, and I just want to get your reaction out of it.
All right, I'm here for it. Criticism? They actually was trying to have him in the van before that. Information?
How you feel about that?
I would like to think they probably sold another 1,000 videos after that video was made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what does he mean by, you just said something during the video where he was like, nobody was trying to have him in the Bang Bus trying to interview him.
I was retired, and yes, they was hitting me up prior to that. So I was popping before that. Obviously, it just brought more mainstream notoriety, but I was doing me regardless, you know?
Facts. And he also said that he had something to expose you in the clip. What does that mean? Like,
It's something that happened in the scene. I would assume that he probably have, or he could just be talking to get the publicity about behind it. I don't know. It could be some info maybe about the cream pie or whatever. Like I told you, there are some things that happen behind the scenes that, you know, that you can finagle or manipulate and create an illusion or whatever, you know, obviously. But I would like to think that was the only thing that happened. Other than that, I'm an open book. I ain't got nothing to hide. You know, it is what it is.
so you don't feel like it's nothing from your past?
I have nothing in my past. Nah.
No. So it could be something that happened during the Lena scene that Lena went home and told him?
100%.
But is it that crazy to expose you?
It's not really exposing. It just would shine light on a portion of the scene. Ain't really nothing bad, but it's something that would kind of, I guess, alleviate the nonsense that the fans and trolls on the internet is going at them for.
And I'm assuming that was edited out.
Yeah, of course.
Oh wow, damn! So now you got me thinking that you're making me look at the whole situation different. I'm thinking it was some show he got locked up for domestic violence or something. You know?
Nah, I don't do crazy shit like that, man. I'm an upstanding citizen. I just fuck good.
So boom, it could happen behind the scenes. So he's mentioning something that could happen. So you admit that could be something that he can expose you with, and you think it's that.
Not exposing me per se, not me actually, me. No. This is something that happened in the scene.
You can't say it?
Like he said, and like I said, it's pouring code.
Oh,
If he chooses to say it, he's more than welcome to say it. I don't give a shit.
But it's not something to expose you?
Nah.
So you're not worried?
Fuck no. I was never worried. And
See,
at the end of the day, anything you could say, it wouldn't fucking matter. I was rich 5 years ago, so whatever you would say, it wouldn't matter. But what I'm saying is, it's not really that bad. I mean, you know, obviously, it would relieve a little bit on him.
So in other words, Adam, say it. He don't give a fuck, man.
Yeah, I don't care.
Could just say it. Fuck porn coats. But you see, that's crazy. Cause I was thinking it was a whole nother situation. I didn't even know. The whole situation of behind the scenes didn't even come to my head when I saw that.
Yeah.
I'm really thinking, damn, I wonder what he did back in the days. That's the first thing I said.
Ain't nothing. No, don't do shit.
What did Jason Love do? Well, now you're telling me something in the behind the scenes. I mean, I'm sure every porn entertainer has something that happened behind the scenes.
Always, yeah. There's always little shit that you never see, but it's in there. Like people that was there know, but you know, they edited it out. You know, so you don't see it.
Damn, now you gonna have me thinking. You can tell me off camera.
Of course, I'll tell you.
Oh, it's lit. It's lit, Adam. It's lit. Damn. So I know once everything happened, right? You said, I remember off camera, that you didn't think it was gonna be this crazy on social media.
No, I definitely did not think it was gonna have that much notoriety. This shit was crazy, man. It was getting picked up by everything and everyone.
Even Andrew Tate spoke about it.
Yeah, my fucking phone battery was dying. I had to keep my shit on the charger in the beginning. It was just notification after notification.
Welcome to the viral world, man. It be like that. From somebody who went viral a few times, it's just ding, 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 ding.
Crazy.
When did you realize when it was like, oh shit, all right, this is really going crazy?
When my mom called me.
Oof.
And mentioned something about it. Why you slept with that man's wife? I'm like, Mom, that's the business we in. That's what we do. You know what I do. His wife do the same thing. She just didn't do it with guys, and she chose me as the first guy. So, and it's just going crazy because the guy is a big podcast and he's relevant in the rap world or whatever. So she was like, oh, okay.
Have a good day, son.
Then she hit me back. Dog, they say you're not welcome in LA. You know you go to LA all the time. I'm like, Mom, as you know, I come from the slums. I don't give a shit about shit.
Mama Love was in tune.
I'm out here.
She was in tune.
Right?
She was calling for every little block thing she saw. Yeah, that's crazy. That's when Mama Dukes called. That's when you knew.
Yeah. I was like, damn. Okay.
That's crazy. So, fast forward to now, right? Well, you just mentioned it earlier. You said with the whole ADAM22 thing, you don't feel like it's real animosity. Because a lot of people think it's a publicity stunt between you and him.
Well, ain't no animosity with me. I ain't got time for that shit. I don't get paid for beef.
Facts. And he don't be calling. People think he's calling you like, I'm going to do this, all right? And you're like, go ahead, and I'm going to do this. Like, you guys don't even talk like that, like, right?
Nah, I don't really be talking to them that much like that, no.
Well, he do be under your comments saying, you know, you look fire, pal, or nice outfit,
Yeah.
which is a little weird to me.
Nah, we keep it cordial, you know. It's normal, you know. We talk like regular people or whatever. But you don't call me whenever you about to make every move or whatever. But you know, obviously we try to keep it respectable to a certain extent. Obviously, I think he think I crossed some lines. I still don't feel like I did, but you know, it is what it is. You know, everybody entitled to their own opinion of a situation.
Yeah, how do you feel about him calling you a clout chaser?
I don't see myself as being a clout chaser. Once again, I was just telling the truth about what happened. If telling the truth is aiming to get clout, then I guess I'm a fucking clout chaser, right?
Fuck it.
Crazy.
And it's crazy you say that because I was watching the interview with Whack 100, when ADAM22 interviewed Whack 100, and he's basically saying the same thing you said, but he was saying it for you. He's like,
Yeah.
Adam, you may say it's acting, but nah, bruh, she's getting hit different. The motion different. And I'm like, you can see in ADAM22's face, he wanted to cry. I'm like, yo, Whack 100 spitting facts right now.
Yeah.
So you said the same thing. So why he didn't get mad at Whack 100 the way he's getting mad at you?
I don't know. I guess some people choose the anger.
Yeah, you see? And you basically just...
But the more heat they have behind it, the more clicks we get. The more clicks we get, the more money we make, right?
Facts.
Laugh to the bank.
Exactly. And you just came back from Canada. Speaking of laughing to the bank, you was out there getting your bread and came right back.
Real quick, like, went to Toronto. You know, I love going to Canada. You know what I'm saying? The Six always show me mad love, so I love going there. It was crazy when I would go there before, but now it's even crazier with this Adam stuff. Like,
Yeah.
it's out of control.
That's crazy. People recognize you
Bro,
more.
I can't even walk around anywhere. It was like crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
And according to this, right, you saying it's crazy. You're doing more hostings now, more bookings.
Yeah.
What's next for Jason Love?
I'm just working on my writing right now, and I got to speak with some people on tomorrow about a documentary.
Yeah, I see
I'll
a
knock
book
that
here.
out. Yeah.
Louisiana Slim, The Family, Jason Love. My man, the author.
Yeah.
Jason Love, the dick guy, the Superman, now the author. What's his book about?
This was my life before the porn, you know. I was in the streets and everything, you know.
I can have one?
Of course, man. I'm going to sign you one.
Ooh, we lit. Louisiana Slim.
Get me ink pen out that book sack right there. In the front of the book sack, you got a marker.
How many chapters?
Should be about, I decreased a little bit, so it's about 27, 30.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Whole life.
Hey, you gonna love it, bro. It's a good read.
Yeah.
I actually just finished writing part 2.
Oh, you got
Yeah,
Louisiana Slim Part 2?
Yeah.
There you go, Jason Love, signing my own original book, Louisiana Slim. What can people cop this?
Huh?
What can people want to get?
They can
if
get it
wanna
on
their own book?
Barnes and Noble.
Oh, it's out there in the
Yeah.
Barnes
It,
and Noble?
it actually just been out for like 2 weeks now, but it's doing some pretty good traction right now.
Oh, you gotta put Ruga, man. Too many mics out here.
Got you,
If you're gonna sign it, do it right, man.
Got you, bro. Got you.
You can put a heart next to my name too. It's like that.
Got you,
You
bro.
might get a lot of male fans like that too now, right?
Tons of them. I always had a lot of male fans. Like my fan base is probably like, I want to say like 60-40 males.
Yeah.
Yeah. They either you know, guys that like guys or guys that want to learn, you know, like, you know, the bedroom skill set, you know.
The Jason Love moves.
Yeah.
That's dope. So
Yeah.
besides the books and your own production, what else you got going on?
Just general shit, man. Just traveling, trying to, you know, get my OnlyFans, keep it popping. You know, that's steady stream of income. You know, and just filming a lot of shit for my portfolio, just to have, you know, for that retirement day type shit. You know.
Yeah, I'm sure you make a lot of monthly, right?
Yeah.
Off the OnlyFans.
Yeah, definitely.
Can you say a number?
I can ballpark it. You know, like,
What's the ballpark number for Jason Love OnlyFans?
Like 50, 60.
60 a month?
Yeah.
Jeez. I believe that because a lot of girls back home.
More when I'm working it, though.
Yeah? More when you really on it.
Yeah, I just got back on it for real, you know, since I came out of retirement.
Well, look, you in the middle of Miami. You live in the, you know, people can see the background.
Yeah.
So you living the life out here. And when is part 2 of the Louisiana Slim coming out?
I have it written right there. I'm just gonna let this create the wave so everybody can get the, you know, the gist of the first part, and then after that, once the traction kind of calms, then I'll submit part 2. And the crazy part is I actually hand wrote it. Can you hand that for me? Keep it old school.
Oh wow.
Yeah, keep it old
That's it
school.
right there. You really a whole author.
Yeah, see, I handwrite this shit. So this is part 2 right here. So I handwrite it. Now most people keep it digital still, but
now sometimes it's good to have it, you know.
yeah,
back in
it
the
feels
days.
better. It helps my brain when I physically write it.
But when you do this, do you have a professional editor and writer?
Yeah, so like once I write it like that, then I'll submit that to the production company for the read to see if they accept it. Like this one right here, the board had a 98% clearance. So I mean, there was 100 people on the board. 98 people said yes to that particular book. I didn't submit that one yet.
This is dope. Nah, congrats on this, man. This is
Thanks, bro.
This is like next level shit.
Thanks.
My man Tone Trump, you know Tone Trump, right?
Yeah.
From Philly. He did his own book. That one's doing good too. And now you doing this.
I got 5 written in my phone, but that was just the first one I selected. Like I got the one about my life and, you know, different ones, but that was the first one I chose to submit right now.
That's dope. And you said you was doing a documentary too, right?
Yeah.
About your life?
Yeah, I actually got a Zoom call on Monday so we can, you know, get the logistics down so we can figure out how we can get the ball rolling with that one.
Really? That'd be pretty dope. A Jason Love documentary.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
From trenches to your bedroom.
Facts.
From trenches to your girl's bedroom.
Rolling backwoods to knocking out backs.
You thought about that one too, I could tell.
Nah, I just came up with it right now. Actually, the first time I never thought about this silly shit before.
A Zoom call with, so we might see Jason Love on Hulu, Peacock,
Netflix, all that shit, yeah.
Yeah? That's dope, man.
It'll be pretty fun.
Yeah. I would want to see how, because that industry is very unique. You get me? You see a lot of rappers and you hear the whole, you know, from the slums to the studio and then blowing up.
Yeah.
But you never really hear about a porn star story. How he made it. And somebody's so in tune because compared to you to back in the day porn stars, you're more like, you know, like cool in a way. Like, you know, like official. Like you, like up to date. You get what I'm saying?
Whenever I came, like they had a lot of people, like I wouldn't accept it really, like talking about, you know, all the tattoos, face tattoos.
Exactly. You're different.
You know, kind of like that club rock star image. They wouldn't really feed off into it, like talking about I got a lot of scrutiny or whatever. But, you know, if you want to be successful, you can't let scrutiny or naysayers stop you from going. You know, you just keep doing it and you do it better each time. And then eventually those naysayers become fans.
Exactly.
And those are the ones that become diehard fans because they hated you so much in the beginning, but your consistency changed their mind. Mm-hmm. So, and that's how you propel.
You remind me a little bit of Allen Iverson when he first came in with the tattoo.
Right.
NBA was supposed to be so clean cut. But they low-key ended up accepting it, and now a lot of people got now it's normal to be tattoos and, you know, be like the bad guy of the NBA.
Exactly.
So Jason Love's like the bad guy of the porn industry.
Yeah. Now they accepting all types of motherfuckers. So I guess
but you had to be the first one to break down that door so the rest could, you know.
Yeah.
There's probably Jason Love that's 5 years old that don't even know that by the time he's 20 he's gonna be in the porn industry.
Right.
Yeah. Somewhere
that's crazy to think about, but yeah.
Well, you see, you like the broken door that did that. Because now when you think about the NBA and everybody has tattoos, I think about Allen Iverson had to do it first. Yeah, and he got criticized.
Yeah, and they was talking crazy to him whenever, you know.
Mm-hmm, and they was talking crazy about you too with that.
Exactly.
Because I'm used to a lot of J-Max. Clean cut, no tattoos, just a nice body and that's it.
Yup, exactly.
That's when I saw him like, okay, this is different. Who is this guy?
It was crazy. Like, you know, normally they have like, I guess kind of like stocked like scripts or whatever, different types of scenes. So when I got there, I didn't fit into none of them shits, right? So they had to like write scenes specifically for my type of character because I couldn't play certain characters like that they had in the stockpile of scripts. You know, they had to make something fresh for me. So, because, you know, I was so different, I guess. You know?
Like, what was one script that didn't fit you?
Like, you know, I can't be a lawyer. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that. I can't, you know, like different ones, like certain kind of businessmen, like I didn't fit that mold. So, you know, they had to, like, change it up, you know?
Like a plumber. Oh, can you fix my plumbing?
Yeah, I could do that shit, you know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
a plumber can have tattoos or whatever.
But not a lawyer.
Yeah, no.
Damn, so that kind of was fucking up your money in a way?
Yeah. But then, you know, I could own the law firm. And the girls coming up and talk to the higher up and then get bent over the desk type shit like that. So, you know, I kind of like had to like change it finally to my look or whatever.
Yeah, so
or airbrush my tattoos, and that should take too long.
Yeah, you wasn't trying to do that airbrush?
Yeah, no, that should take mad long.
But that's dope. Imagine you want to be a paralegal, huh? Show me how bad you want to be a paralegal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit crazy. And what was your favorite script to play?
Probably this character, Mr. Powell, kind of like he was like a businessman or whatever, and the young lady was like my housekeeper or whatever, and like she had stole some money, and I had to kind of like, you know, scold her, you know, and then, you know, it led, you know,
And it starts
to
from
the bedroom due diligence.
You know, I don't know why, but the way they write the porn acting is so funny. It's like,
Bro, right?
Yeah, it's like, who writes this shit?
Hey, now you know when I said I don't watch my films, but you know what? I actually watch all the intros.
Yeah.
Like the beginning acting part, because it's funny to me, you know, watching it. Because, you know, you remember being on set and how many times, like, this young lady messed up doing that particular line, or if I messed up, and the funny shit that happens about it, and then you get to see it, you know, come into fruition, and you're like, that's pretty fucking sick, right? Compared to being there and seeing that shit happen, and then you see it on the screen, you're like, oh, this came out dope.
Well, seeing those intros, you ever thought about being an actor?
Yeah, I give it a lot of thought sometimes. I'd be like, but damn, I've been laying dick for so long. It's like, you know, it might be kind of hard to like rebrand myself or get a movie deal or whatever, but I feel like I could do it. But then again, Sylvester Stallone, he was a fucking porn star in the 70s.
He was?
Yeah, I think
Rocky?
Yes, he did like
Rocky
a movie or
was a
two.
porn star.
Man, I read this shit online or whatever. Like, yeah, did like a little porn or whatever, and he fucking came out to be a good actor.
And with
Made
no
mad
English.
money,
With no English, too.
broken English and everything.
I
Mad
feel
money.
like you would take over Tubi with all them hood movies.
Yeah,
I think
I would pull it off. I think I would pull it off. Like,
I think he would kill it, because you know who's taking over right now? The dude who played Biggie in Notorious.
yeah.
He was in every Tubi movie. You know them hood
Yeah?
shits. Taking over. So I feel like Jason Level,
Hey.
I could see you taking over all them Tubi movies.
And Tubi hit me up.
Yeah, Tubi hit him up. I could be two. I could be the little drug dealer, El Chapo Jr.
Facts, huh?
I could be the one selling to Jason.
You want the packs, my friend?
Yo, what's up with you with these actions, man? Yo, but that's what's up. So the books, you got the documentary. When's the documentary coming out?
I'm pretty sure it's gonna take about at least 5 to 6 months to actually shoot it, because, you know, we gotta dabble into all facets of my life and try to, you know, curate the actual script. Yeah, but this book is gonna be. I wrote it like a script.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so when you're gonna read it, you know,
Picture it.
it's like dialogue. Like you can see it as you read it. So it's gonna be easy to turn into a script,
dope,
and
that's dope.
you might see that on some streaming service.
I'm gonna definitely
I promise
get it
you.
soon. Yo,
Mark my
Jason
word.
Love, appreciate you for letting me come through. This is his place, actually. Like, he opened the doors to his place. A lot of people be bougie with it,
Yeah.
but you're really down to earth, and I appreciate you for letting me come through, and, you know, and get to know you more.
Definitely,
You know,
bro.
Get to know the person who I'm jacking off to more. I feel like I'm closer to you now. No, pause. No, but I appreciate you for, you know, letting me interview you and giving me an exclusive. And, man, whatever you do next, man, I hope everything goes good for you.
Thank you, bro.
Feel me?
I hope your shit bust too. You know
I
what I'm
appreciate
saying?
that. Now you helping
Pause.
me. Yeah, pause.
Pause. Hold on.
Pause.
You dap me up. Which one of them hands you use for the movies?
This one.
Nah, I'm fucking with you.
I ain't gonna lie, this was like that. Yo, we out here. It's your boy Mike Ruga and Jason Love. It's
Yeah.
the Mike Ruga podcast, and we out.
Yeah.
Now, but what can I get your dick? Like, for real?
Huh?
What can I get the dick? Like, your dick. Like, where can I get one like this?
I'm saying you can strap it on.
Yeah.
You can strap it on. You know, my dildo is 1 man 7 right now.